Good morning, it's Barbara. Oops, afternoon, it's Barbara. It's supposed to be warm today. It's already warm. It's noon, so. And I'll show you my dogs. There's my pearly girl. Are you gonna say hi? No, you don't like your picture taken, are you shy? And here's Maisie Daisy. We were commenting today on how nice it is that our dogs don't insist on getting up at the crack of dawn, right, girls? You don't, right? I'm doing this because I'm going to put a little picture of Buddy, a little video of Buddy right here, which means I'm editing today. But I'm going outside. There's Buddy. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? You didn't even go in the house. Yeah. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Run around. Stretch your legs. I'm going to be here for a little while. Yeah. Such a good boy. Hello. Good afternoon. I'm Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I hope you are all well. Happy Labor Day for those of you in the United States and other countries if today's Labor Day for you as well. It's actually not as bad out here as I was afraid. It's a little breezy, which is nice. My tomatoes are starting to change color. I'm going to actually get red tomatoes eventually. I do have to water them today, though, because things are looking a little droopy. So watering is on the schedule for today. I tried not to put too much on the schedule today, which I think watering is going to be just about it. And walk the dogs and, all that stuff. But I had a very nice visit with my parents yesterday. My brother was away, so I went to take care of Buddy. I just showed you a clip of Buddy. He's the cutest thing ever. And here's another picture I took of Buddy with a beautiful tropical flower. I don't know, I forget the name of it. I know I have known the name of that, but I don't remember it now. And it's like this big giant flat flower that looks like crepe paper. Beautiful red. So there's some Buddy sightings for you. Give you a little of the girls as well. They're not very mobile, although they just went outside. Maisie just came outside, so you might see her behind me at some point. Meanwhile, yeah, my tomato is, at least one of them is like, you can even see that it's going to be red. The other ones look like the dark green is changing them to yellow before it turns into red. So I'm very excited. We are eating our peaches from our peach tree. Our peach tree got a lot of peaches. And in the past few years, the deer have eaten the peaches, but we do have some that are quite high up, and we don't think that the deer can get to them. But peaches aren't great for us, so we can't have too many peaches. So it's okay if the deer eat lots of our peaches. We have quite a few apples this year too, so I think we're going to be bringing our apples to the Outer Banks with us when we go. But so they'll be ready about then. I mean, we have Granny Smith's and the ones Dennis likes the best, which will come to me after I'm done with this. They're red. Matt, no. What's your apple you like, sweetie? What's the apple, the red apple you like? Wine sap. Stamen wine sap. He was right there. Stamen wine sap. Yeah, so we're going to have quite a few apples. We'll bring them to the Outer Banks with us, which is in I guess it must be 5 weeks. Because we leave on a Saturday. 4 weeks from Saturday. Crazy. We have to start making our lists. I think I said that last time I talked to you. I have to talk about it for several days before I actually, well, I said that last night, and Dennis started reeling off things we have to do, but nobody had any paper. I mean, I guess it's a list, even if it's not written down, right? I don't know what the rules are. So I had a lovely visit. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk to you about the party. I had a lovely visit with Jason and Allison and the girls, both sides of the family, but Aura was feeling extremely wobbly and did not feel confident to go. Did I talk to you about this? When would I have talked to you about this? Because the party was Saturday. Yeah, but I feel like I said this already to somebody. And Dennis is just about done with his cold or whatever. He's worried that it really was COVID and it just didn't show up on the tests. But, you know, he was tired and slept well. So he decided to stay home with his mother so she didn't have to stay upstairs. The problem with her being upstairs is she doesn't get very much walking done, and she needs to walk. So anyway, I ended up going to the kids' party by myself, and I had a great time. I sat outside the whole time, so that was good. And I mostly sat around my ex-husband and his family, and we had a lovely time. We were just sitting there talking. We get along very well. And Diana, Christy and Jason's sister, is going to be married in about 7 weeks, maybe. And so her mother's very excited about that. Janice is a big party, loves to plan parties, so her daughter's wedding, big on the list. So they are having a lot of fun. And yeah. Anyway, it was very nice. I did talk to Allison's family a little bit. They were in a different room. And I tried not to be in the house very much, but of course I said hi and whatever. So I had a very nice time, but I was there at least 3 hours, I think. And I talked a lot because I'm a talker. You know I'm a talker. And then yesterday I talked with my parents, and then I went down to lunch with them. I didn't eat because I don't really eat lunch. But I sat at the table with them, and, you know, in theory you can sit wherever you want, but, you know, Daddy says don't be caught doing that, you know. So they have their table with their table mates, and Daddy says it's getting quiet down there because he's running out of stories. It was pretty funny, like he's the only one talking, right? So we, you know, it was a very nice conversation, and then kind of when everybody was pretty much done eating, you know, we started talking about, I don't know how we got on the subject, but I started telling stories of when I was a kid, and they loved hearing about, you know, I'm sure I've told this story before, but we were talking about my dad when my dad was taught industrial arts in high school in a small town in California. He was the lifeguard for the summer. He always had a summer job, and more than one, but one summer he was the lifeguard. Now my dad is a very handsome guy, and when he was the lifeguard, I was 7, which meant he was 28 or 29. So here's the high school teacher, handsome guy, 28, 29, lifeguard at the pool. And there were all these teenage girls hanging on his chair, his lifeguard's chair, you know, because it's tall. And I can remember getting on the diving board, Daddy, 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 watch me. And then jumping. Trying to dive, but jump. And Daddy's like, there weren't girls hanging on my chair. I'm like, oh yeah, there were, Daddy. I remember those girls hanging on your chair. Anyway, it was pretty funny. So, it was very enjoyable. But when I got home yesterday, and I can still feel it a little bit now, my voice was kind of croaky. So, which made Dennis very nervous because he was very croaky at the beginning of his sickness 3 weeks ago. 3.5 weeks ago. So, and he told me today he just decided whatever he got it from the cleaners, and they're coming back on Wednesday. Like, well, we're having the same cleaners, so I'm like, they've got to be over it, right? They can't be still contagious. So he's got all kinds of plans for venting the house and everything. I said I can cancel the cleaners if you want me to. He said, no, I made a new filter for my office, and you know, so who knows? This is a very, very contagious new version of COVID, so it's possible he had it. But that doesn't actually make that much sense, because I don't think I had it. I mean, I have to be completely asymptomatic if I got it too. And Aura didn't get it. So I don't know. We don't know. But we're going to try to protect ourselves as best we can. But he has a little bit lost his sense of smell, which is too bad. It's one of those things that a cook needs. More than once in the last 3 weeks, he's brought something over for me to smell to let him know if it's good or not. Because that's how he tells, you know, like if something's a little old, or, you know, our refrigerator doesn't get cleaned out a lot. So we come across things like, oh, is this still good? And he's having me sniff it now. He used to sniff it himself. So anyway, hopefully his sense of smell will come back. I hope. Not quite done with the congestion, so it's possible, but that's still in the future, coming back. Anyway, so I do not have any grand plans for today. Yeah, I've been finding myself binge watching Bones, which I never watched originally, so these are all new to me. So that's interesting. The problem is that they're on Roku, and they have commercials. But Kim came over Saturday night, and she said, oh, you're watching Bones. I love Bones. I have all the CDs. I said, DVDs. I said, oh, I wish I had them. I could borrow them, because the commercials are driving me crazy. So next time I see her, she'll bring me some, and I think I wouldn't, you know, I'm still in season 1. So I'll appreciate having the DVDs. Anyway, not a lot going on here. Oh, big news. I got a bra that I wore all day Saturday and all day Sunday. And neither day did I come home and take that bra off immediately. I took it off when I went to sleep. I found a bra that I'm comfortable in. I think the company is Spearmint. If it's not Spearmint, I will put it in the name of it in the down bar. I don't have a link. I bought these like using like a Twitter ad. No, it would have been an Instagram ad. I get so many Instagram ads for bras, and reasonably so, because I bought more than one bra from an Instagram ad, and this is the first time I've got one that really, really works for me. So I bought a second one in fuchsia. Usually I buy beige. Anyway, it was 2 days in a row, and I was comfortable. I couldn't believe it. So if I can find a link, I'll put it below. If it's not Spearmint, I'll put it below. Just in case you've been like me. I mean, I haven't had a comfortable bra in years and years, and I keep trying. But the thing that made this one even better than the other ones I've tried, and, you know, I had one that I didn't like the way it looked, but I didn't care. It was a bra. But it goes over my head, and it's stretchy, and my arm, it hurts my arm to put it on. So I was looking for something that had snaps, hooks, and this one has hooks. So anyway, if you are like me and have trouble finding bras that you like, it's not underwire. I can't wear an underwire comfortably. So anyway, 2 days in a row, all day. And I did not take it off immediately upon entering the house, which had been typical most of my life. So I was very tickled with that. Meanwhile, I'm in the sun now. I'm getting warm and it's getting late, and I have to edit this because I want to put in the video of Buddy, even though it's probably 10 seconds. But anyway, Buddy's a sweetie. He's a good boy. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, please, please, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe and stay sane. And happy Labor Day.